like, oh, let's just find a cake.
Hey man, cakes are good. All I hear is there's a giant pussy like in the background. What the fuck?
I told you it's not because you turned your mic down.
Oh god.
Very quiet anyway.
Did I already load into this world? I don't even know. My viewers are gonna get mad at me. Just like,
Jonathan,
what the fuck, Anna? What you doing?
here you go. Yes,
I'm not
I do
looking
like
at pictures of fruit vaginas, that's for sure.
Fruit
Fruit vaginas.
There is a little bit in it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, well, you're my dog.
shit. Why?
Don't do that. Oh. If he turns slightly close to my mic, it's already decided to do
Wait
it.
for it. Wait for it.
What?
Jonathan, don't! They're recording. Nobody wants to hear that sound.
Oh, they want to hear it.
No! Get out the
Oh,
door.
why do you do this to my viewers?
What the fuck was that?
John,
I've
it's just
knocked you out of the
Jonathan
call.
being a piece of shit.
Did
My
my
boyfriend, everyone.
just get wrecked?
Yes, you just got raped. How's it feel?
God.
Ear rape.
Delicious.
Delicious? Is that what you just said?
Democracy.
Democracy? What the fuck?
He typed
Oh my god, Anna, in
democracy.
my world, there's the little goldfishes back again. This is
Aww.
so cute.
It's adorable. Just die, slime. Oh, well, you jumped over. Whatever. He did a
I
thumper.
wanna play Minecraft.
I wanna play
Hey, did you
Minecraft.
check? Hey, let's check kids' chests.
I already did.
Oh, you did? Wasn't in there?
In his penis
What?
house.
Maybe somebody stole that. Who else goes on your server?
Just Larkin. but Larkin
Larkin,
wouldn't do
Corey.
Was
Corey
it,
doesn't need to steal shit though because
was it
fucking
cool
that. Yeah,
enough
maybe
to
Corey
steal?
could spawn it back in for me.
I will keep looking for you.
For it.
I
Would you
did it.
like
I'm
to
really
check all of
curious. I wanna know.
It was perfect, and you would have, like, married me all over again.
Yeah, for the second time.
Yep.
We'd renew our vows.
Yep. Pretty much.
Pretty much.
So, at one point in time, I remember Heidi telling me that we should not have been introduced because now we're gonna take over the world, and it's pretty much like,
Pretty much. Like,
about-
we've known each other for what? Probably a month now.
yeah, probably a month, maybe like a month and a half.
We fucked a lot of shit up.
We really fucking have, including pissed off Larkin, like, super hard.
Oh my god, that was so funny. He got so mad, and I wasn't even being. Well, I was being serious, but I wasn't taking it seriously. But he was genuinely taking it
He was
seriously.
legitimately
like,
getting pissed off. And then
I
he,
thought,
like,
I
then...
thought he was just joking around, but no, he really genuinely believes that, like, I'm not even gonna say it. Your viewers don't deserve to hear this
Yeah,
sort of stuff.
it was a really stupid argument. Like, it should not
Yeah.
have happened.
It was essentially about holes, but yeah.
I must know
But
what this
hold-
conversation
okay.
is.
Basically, Larkin was like, I can't poop in public bathrooms and stuff. And I was like, oh, fair enough. Not many people like doing that. But why? And he was like, because I have to take a shower after I poop. And I was like, that's kind of weird. Why? And he's like, well, people look at my butthole a lot and I want it to stay nice and not brown. And I was like, well, I don't shower after I poop and my butthole looks okay. But and it went to this whole debate and he was literally so mad. And oh my god. What did he call me? He ended up calling me something.
He called her snooty. Like,
Yeah, he called me
straight
snooty
up.
shit. And then the
You
reason
were-
I said, how am I snooty? He was like, whoa, you're British. And I was like, what?
No. He was like, if
Right.
you have to ask me that question, then that obviously proves my point. And I was like, what the fuck? Like,
I want to know how I'm snooty. Like, he was so mad. Like Jonathan said, he was really butthurt over
and
the top.
at one point he was like, no man, you can get AIDS from a toilet. Like, you
Oh
know,
my
it's
God,
actually possible. And then Heidi was fucking like, well, you can also get AIDS from, like, fucking a dude in the butt. But, like, because he's gay, right? So it's just like, yeah, like, I don't...
Basically, the reason he would go on a public toilet, because I was like, if I'm really desperate to go to the toilet, I'm going to go in public, because I'm not going to hold it in and risk water infection. And he was like, well, you've got some serious problems if you get a water infection that easy. I was like, I'm female, we get water infections if we hold in our pee too long, like, it's kind of what happens. But, like, then he was like, oh yeah, you can get AIDS from public toilets. I was like, you fucking have sex with your anus, with a bunch of guys, unprotected, for a living. Not for a living. I don't know if he does it.
Would not surprise me coming from him, though.
He'd
Yeah,
love
exactly.
it,
But
though.
like, that could easily transfer AIDS. So if that's your main problem with public toilets, maybe you should stop having anal sex.
Oh my god. But anyway, that was like the entire conversation. I didn't say anything. Jake and I were both there just like, But
And then,
like...
I don't know what happened. I kind of left.
What do we do?
once I got tired.
No, Jake just hung
Well,
up because he
phones
got...
are up,
Then
yeah.
Jake got pissed off. He was just like, you guys shut up, but like, none of you guys did, which to be fair, like, I don't necessarily blame either of you, but like, at the same
The hell
time...
did you say about butthole?
Yeah, it was like, I
Like,
thought it was
I'm
goofy
just
too
mad.
until Larkin got super pissed.
Yeah,
And
I
it was just like...
light-hearted, like, banter kind of thing, and then he literally got mad. Like, I was like, wow,
It
sorry.
was just like, no, you're fucking stupid. It's like, Larkin!
Yeah, whenever you introduce, like, when somebody says you're stupid in the middle of, like, a healthy argument, like, you can tell they're getting really, really stupid. Like,
But yeah, no, it was funny. Like, I was cracking up on the inside. Like, aside from like how intense it was getting, it was pretty great. But
like, when I said that, like, you don't have to clean your butt all the time to stop it from going brown,
yeah,
and
like,
he
it was,
like, he was like, well, you do, and I said, well, I've got a perfectly clean butthole, and I don't shower after doing. And then I offered to give him proof of my butthole, and he was like, even if you showed me that, I still wouldn't believe you. And I was like, but what?
yeah.
This is fucking YouTube gold right now.
Oh my god, I have the best friends in the world. For
You
YouTube,
should
I
literally
swear.
stop, like, showing, like, us playing games, and we should just, like, talk about all the arguments we have with people.
It'd be fucking great. Just let's talk real about arguments, and that'll
Real
be like,
talk!
yeah, this will be like a section of my YouTube channel. It'll be fucking great, man.
Like a whole new playlist. Real talk with friends.
Yep. Let's talk AIDS in toilets.
And
What?
apparently
I
clean
swear-
buttholes,
I
too.
swear you can't really catch AIDS from toilets. I thought that was, like, the #1 myth, like, that got busted. Like,
Let's use the Google!
yeah, I swear
Google
I heard
machine.
people-
How strong is your Google foo?
Google.
Can
Google.
you catch AIDS from a toilet?
Have you ever
Because it's
Googled
false
Google
stuff.
before?
Can you get AIDS from
Top 10.
public-
Okay, so I typed in, can you catch AIDS from a toilet? The first result, the top 10 HIV and AIDS myths and misconceptions. So,
Alright,
Larkin
Larkin.
is completely, like,
Sound like a myth busted.
yeah, we should, like, myth bust this. Let's try and catch AIDS from a toilet.
Let's try and catch AIDS from. Let's just rub our butts all over toilets and hope to catch AIDS. Oh no, that would be so bad.
You cannot get HIV/AIDS from a public toilet.
You know what?
But you could pick up
There's
other
this
diseases.
hilarious thing, though, where, like, I've lost my train of thought.
That was the most hilarious part.
No, oh yeah, he was like, one of the reasons he called me Snooty was because I told him that our toilets, like in our shopping centres and that, were actually quite clean, and that you can press a button to get people to clean them, and that's why I don't mind using public toilets, and he called me Snooty. Like, oh yeah, fuck my country for being clean. Oops.
Oops.
That's definitely my fault.
America!
Like, yeah, sure, your toilets may be nasty in public, but, like, mine are okay. I'm not exactly going to eat my dinner off of them, but I'm
I
happy
never-
going to pee in there.
I never wanted to use the bathroom in high school. Because I live where there's so many quote-unquote thugs.
Bugs.
And they would just do stupid shit. Like, literally, I know a kid in my grade who pulled out the trash bag in a trash can, took a shit in it, and put the fucking trash bag back on it.
Why?
Why would you even do that? What possesses people to do that?
He's a thug.
That is so
He's
fucking-
living the thug life right now by shitting in that trash can.
This just reminded me, nothing to do with shit or anything, but during school, if you wanted to skip lessons, you'd go to the toilet and you'd stand on top of the toilet bowl, so no, like, when teachers went to look for you in the toilet, they wouldn't be able to see your feet from under the toilet, and you wouldn't lock the doors so they know nobody's in there. And this one girl was skipping class, and she was standing on top of the toilet. She just got a new iPhone, and she dropped it down the toilet and completely ruined it.
GG.
Like, this was years ago, so it would have been like the iPhone 3 or something, but I was laughing
And that-
so hard. That was the time that I decided not to skip class that time, and I was like,
Now you have this lovely new iPhone 6, where if you keep it in your pocket too long, it bends.
Like, I don't know. I don't see the point of spending that much money on a phone anyways, because it doesn't look like much different to the previous ones. I had an iPhone
Hey,
4 before I got.
It's got a better camera.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, you
Oh,
could
it's
probably get
worth
like a whole new
What is
10
camera,
megapixels.
iPhone 6 camera, because if it's worse than my camera, which I got my phone for. How much
I guarantee
was
it's
my
better
phone?
than my
like
camera.
almost
but
£200, which would be like $260 or some shit. And then they pay like $600 for their phone.
Dear fucking Christ, man.
I type in iPhone 6 camera and it instantly comes up with iPhone 6 has serious camera problems.
Oh,
So far,
Lord.
this seems like such a convincing thing to buy. Like, I definitely want to buy this.